Gas prices are really high right now, and this sounds like it's gonna be a lame fucking joke. Stay with me. And gas prices are high, and I think they should be. Reason being, gas doesn't exist. I was talking to somebody who said when they were a kid, they, was it Tim Hassett? They said when they were a kid, they were interested in dinosaurs, and their grandmother came out and said, I just want you to know, dinosaurs didn't exist now. And the kid, he was probably 8 years old, you know, probably only sat in the womb for 2 weeks, said, well, what about dinosaur bones, Grandma? And she said, well, the devil put those in the ground to lead us astray from the teachings of the Bible. And so, dinosaur bones, where we're getting our fossil fuels from, which is where gasoline fucking comes from, they're saying that shit doesn't exist, or the devil made it? Yeah, okay. That makes a lot of sense to me, because most of us don't understand why people want to drive Hummers and like excursions and big ass shit like that. But now it makes a lot of sense, because you got this stuff that the devil made in the ground. You can call it Satan syrup or Satan soda, whatever greases your pan. You got this stuff in the ground that's made by Satan, obviously. So, the best thing to do would be to burn the shit up just like the Salem witches. So, what I'm saying is the bigger vehicle you drive, the bigger SUV, the better Christian you are. Getting rid of the Satan syrup. Whatever greases your pan. Whatever. And the thing, the conservatives are really neat, and what they try to pass off for rational thought is just fucking beyond me. And I can only think of like a Bush summit for like, they try to dodge the whole global warming thing wherever they can. And what's really neat is I think about like a Bush summit, and they say, well, what about global warming? He'd probably come up with something like this. Well, you see, when it's raining, that's really God crying. Or the X-rated version, he's peeing. And whenever you hear thunder, God's angry and he's stomping around. So this global warming mess you're talking about, well, as far as I know it, God's got himself a little fever. Feverish God. Well, okay, I don't believe you, but what are you gonna do to quell God's fever? Well, we sent up a space shuttle yesterday. We're gonna bring him some aspirin. You thought those tiles were made out of foam, they're made out of aspirin. Some people think that drinking your own urine might be a pretty good idea. Drinking your own urine, because it might be the fountain of youth, and it might cure your diseases, or what have you. I think my mom told me that, and I heard it on Zorba one day, and I was like, man, that is whack. But okay, whatever. And so I was like, it sparked my interest. So when you're at work, you don't have nothing to do, I started like typing up, I drink my own pee, and start searching it, and it pulls up all these piss porn sites. Neat ones, they're named stuff like, you're invited. You're in luck. And then I finally found one. I drink my own pee. Drinking is might be good for you, who knows? And before I clicked on it, I was thinking, you know, before I click on this website, to tell you the truth, if we're supposed to drink our own pee, wouldn't the orifice, or not the orifice, but wouldn't the spigot, why would it be down here so close to that other nasty thing? Shouldn't it be like hanging off your head like a bicyclist camelback? Something that Lance Armstrong would drink out of. Drink your own wee-wee. So don't do it. Or search for it, because I've already figured it out for you. I go to the beach every once in a while, and I went out to Neptune Beach, and I saw the police cars out there. Have y'all been out to Neptune Beach lately? Alright. I noticed on the side of their police cruisers, they have dolphins on the side of them. Dolphins, Neptune Beach Police Department, dolphins. I don't know what the crime rate is in Neptune Beach, but I'm sure it's a lot lower than surrounding regions. Reason being, it's not that cool to be seen in the cop car, in the back of a cop car, with a flippin' porpoise on the side of it. Not very thuggish. Very thuggish at all. Plus, I always equated, I wondered why they chose dolphins, because I always equated dolphins to like the drug, whatever. Because, I mean, dolphins really are just sharks that smoke pot. They're just kind of dopey sharks. My neighbors get really mad whenever I throw out my refrigerators. I throw out a bunch of them. They get really mad because I don't take the doors off of them whenever I throw it out. And they come over and they say, hey man, a kid could get fucking trapped in that shit, and I can't believe you put that out like that. I said, well, there's one thing you don't understand, my friend. I said, once a refrigerator leaves my house, it's no longer a refrigerator, it is now a standard child trap. He says, that's evil. They get stuck in there, they couldn't breathe. So I'll drill some holes in the side. It says hot. It says Florida. They'll dehydrate. I heard drinking your own pee might be good for you. Kids are resilient these days. They'll figure it out sooner. I got a bit of something that I wrote, and I just want to read it to y'all if that's cool, Mother May I?